Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, so that means we're having coffee in my ghetto lidded cup here, and we're gonna ramble for just a little bit. All right, so first and foremost, I just want to say, and I might be talking to nobody, but to anybody that lives in Parkland, Florida, down south, anywhere, and you were affected, my heart is with you and your family twofold. And honestly, if you need anything, please reach out. Don't know how much I can do, but if you just need somebody to listen, I'll be here for you, okay? I'm not trying to get into any type of political debate on guns, mental illness, or any of that. Because I'd probably lose all my subscribers. And I don't want to do that. I'm this close to 2,000. So I want to, but that is, no. But, yeah, so, yes, it's been rough. I mean, I will say that that's 50% of the reason why I have continued to homeschool my children. A lot of times they say, I want to go into school, Mom, I want to go to school. And I know 100% fact it's because they want to go socialize. Nah. No. And then they all sat there watching CNN last week when this happened, and they sat there and they were like, why didn't they tell anybody? Why didn't these children, they kept saying, we figured this kid would do something like this. They kind of expected it. And, why didn't they tell anybody? And I couldn't answer them. I don't know why. I've always, from minute one, you can tell me things, and they do, and sometimes they tell me more than I need to know. But that's what a parent's job is. So, I mean, I don't know how I would have handled it so much. I mean, because I'm not in that situation. If they would have told me, but I probably would have taken my child to the police station to explain what he heard and saw and all of that stuff. And then that way it's out of his hands and out of his mind and out of his heart that he at least said something. So it kind of takes the weight off his shoulders because or hers. Why am I saying his or her shoulders? Whether they did something about it, but, yeah. So anyway, that's been a little bit hard to kind of swallow here. And that was the only school shooting that day. Within the next couple of days, that was on the news. It probably still is. I've just been working and haven't had CNN on. But I can tell you right here in Jacksonville, that day or the next day, there was a school shooting right here in Jacksonville. Okay, it wasn't technically some mass murderer going into the schools and going nuts, but there was a drive-by in the parking lot, and somebody drove by and shot into the school parking lot and shot up these kids, a kid. It was one kid. He didn't die from the last I heard, but he was seriously or in critical condition or something. Nobody heard about that. Not one. Nothing. And then there was another one in Baltimore. They had an active shooter in the school. Or maybe not an active shooter, but they had somebody with a gun in the school. I believe that I have it on my regular Facebook. I didn't put it on my Broken Over It page because I'm really trying not to get political here. But I did post it because I have a friend that lives in Baltimore that has kids in Baltimore schools. So I was like, Steph, I know you're at work. I just said her name. I said, I know you're at work, but tell me your kids are safe, please. And she was like, yep, they're on lockdown. I mean, come on. That was not on the news. So that's 3 in a couple days. I mean, the other 2 do not compare to the South Florida one. Not at all. But it still happened. And my personal humble opinion is something needs to be done. I know all people cannot homeschool like I do, and I get that, and I'm not pushing homeschooling by any means. That's a choice, and you do that. But our kids still need to feel safe in school. They need to go into school, and yeah. So I don't know. It's a big debate. It bothers me, but there's way more things than what you've heard. And if I can find those articles for those two again, I will post them down below. I don't know if I can find them or not. But yeah, it was pretty, and then of course all my kids went from, I'm glad we don't, I want to go to school, I want to go to school, I want to go to school, to, I'm glad we don't go to school. I'm sure in about a month they'll be like, I want to go to school, I want to go to school. But I can tell you 100% it's to socialize for the people who say they want to go to school. The ones that don't, Chloe doesn't want to. She's an introvert completely. Tyler doesn't want to. He's an introvert. He has a ton of friends and he talks to them online mostly, but he has them around here too. But he's just like, I ain't got time for that. There's just a lot of things. There's other reasons, again, why I homeschool. It's not just because of school shootings. And maybe it's because it's of safety of kids in school. And maybe not so much a shooting, but just anything. So, now I'm rambling. So, let's move on. Happy Sunday. Yeah, so it's been pretty much an uneventful week. I did get notification yesterday that I'm getting my taxes back this week, so yay! I'm getting a car, yay! But guess what I found out? So they have this little thing. I haven't had a car since December of 2016, and I went. Just because I don't know if any other state can do it, but in Florida you can do a driver's license check. And I just went in there and put my driver's license in. And my license was suspended after I didn't have my car. And it was suspended for not having insurance for after I didn't have my car. And I reported I didn't have my car anymore to the insurance place, but whatever. So I now have to go, before I can go buy this car. I didn't know this for the last year and a half. And I have been driving other people's vehicles. Not okay. But I didn't think anything of it, and I didn't think to look. So, and the other people's vehicles that I were driving did have car insurance, just, for anything. But, I probably wasn't notified because I moved. So that, and, yeah, so that is a $175 fee I have to pay unless I can get... I reached out to the insurance company. They're supposed to be emailing me a letter stating that I called, but they say they didn't know that I called. So I've got something from when I, sold the car. I got something from that stating the date I sold the car to when my license was officially suspended, which was after that. So I'm hoping maybe I don't have to pay that fee. I'm not pretty enough to flirt. So I'll probably get a lady anyway. But whatever, it is what it is. I just have to budget that in. Just stinks because I haven't had a vehicle to have insurance on. My license got suspended after I lost that vehicle for no insurance on a vehicle that I didn't have. Okay, so, oops, something kept telling me, man, it was just like, go check the DMV, go check the DMV, go check the DMV, and so I was off on Wednesday, I just popped it in, checked the DMV, and I was like, oh, holy crap. So, yeah, there's that. But moving on, because that was another frustration, I am getting taxes this week. I've already had people's, can you get me this? Can you buy me this? Can you buy me this? Which is any other tax time, I would be like, sure, we can do that. Absolutely. I can get you this. I can get you that. This year I'm being stingy because I have the money all go into a certain places. And I'm getting arguments. But cars first and foremost. I'll do a whole, when I get my car video, I'll probably do a whole ranting video on why I had to pay $175 for insurance on a car that I didn't have, that I canceled, and I still got my license suspended. But yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep calm myself and... Alright, so, yeah. I really don't have, other than just rambling, my budget went well. I got a lot of comments on you paid that much to Verizon. You gotta remember, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. I did stupid tax because you see the $36, $38 a month, no big deal. We got 4 phones on there that I have to pay off. So, and my sister's on there. She pays her own, so that's no big deal. Well, she's not really my sister. She's my BFF, but we tell Verizon that we're sisters. And I handle that bill regardless. So it's in her name. I handle it, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. She's probably watching me going, yes, it's a good thing. I don't want to have to deal with them. She doesn't like calling people for anything. I call everything for her. She can't stand it. So, but yeah. Everything is, I am just squirreling. It's like, I think my meds kicked in and now I'm just like, but, yeah, so it's been it's been an okay week. Here for the most part, again, I just worked all week. We grocery shopped. I will say Walmart grocery pickup, y'all. I have a code down below. Click on it. Gives you $10 off. Gives me $10 off. Try it. Try it. I can do it in the app. I can sit there in the app and I can go up and down, and go, okay, we need this. And I will start it on Monday. I'll put in a couple things that I know we want to get on Friday. Like this past week, as you saw, I had to get like the pet stuff for the month, which I got. I had to get some personal stuff like shampoo, toilet paper, deodorant, that stuff. You can put that all on the list. So that means you don't have to, I call it laziness because I should get the exercise and I should walk around. But if I walk around, I'm like, ooh, I got to try this. Ooh, check that out. Ooh, wow. They've got, pink Oreos for, on sale for $1.50 because Valentine's Day is over or something. I don't need it. So I love it. And I can just go through the app like Chloe would pop out. We're out of guinea pig hay. So I had to go back in and I had to add the hay. And then all week long, everybody was saying, I want pizza. They're just saying, I really want pizza. Everybody was saying it. And granted, it's frozen pizza, but they were just wanting pizza. And I get them each their own because they'll eat some of it. They'll save the rest of it. They'll heat it up for lunch the next day. And, they're all in control. And then they all get kind of the toppings that they want and stuff. So I have all teenagers, I have a husband, and they can eat. They'll eat a half. Kira, I'm not going to lie, she's my youngest, ate the whole thing. She's not fat, she's not anything, but she's extremely active, and she's outside, and she ate the whole thing, I think, besides one slice, and she goes, I don't want to save the one slice, just somebody can eat it. And then another kid threw it in his leftover bag. So, I just have them put it in their Ziploc bags, and we lay them flat in the fridge on a shelf, and I will tell you by the next day, it's all gone. So it's worth it. The great value ones, and this is another thing, the great value ones are $2.98 or $2.78 or something. And Walmart will, if they're out of them in that flavor that you're wanting, like supreme or cheese or pepperoni, they will upgrade it. And we did this like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. We wanted, so I just ordered the great values because everybody will eat them and they're, less than $3. you know, of course they'd want a DiGiorno, and they're like $5.99 or something a piece. And I'm like, no. $3 I can handle. You know, that's per person, and it does like 2 meals. So, okay, fine. But I'm not doing 6. No. But then if they're out of that flavor in the great value, they will substitute it and they will upgrade you to whatever they have. I mean, and it's an upgrade. They don't go down to like a Jack's or a Tony's or something. They upgrade it. So they upgraded to DiGiorno's. So I'm okay with that. I'm not going to argue. And it was only Kira's pizza this time, and she didn't like their pepperoni. She complained about their pepperoni, said it was too thick and it was sweet or something. Whatever. She's my picky eater. But she ate it, but she's my picky eater. So yeah, I mean, seriously, if you haven't tried it, at least try it once. Click the link below. You'll get the $10 off if it's for your first time, if you've not tried it. I'll get $10, which I'll always appreciate, because my grocery bill is outrageous. But yeah, so, okay. I'm gonna go, and I've got a couple other videos to film today because I work the next 2 days. So I'm gonna go off of here for today. I know I rambled a lot, sorry. And I know my lighting's not that great because the sun is out there, and the door open was bad, the door shut was bad, anywhere I go is bad. I was like, ugh, I gotta figure something out about lighting. But yeah, so y'all have a good week. I will be back next Sunday, and we'll go from there. All right. Have a good one. Bye.